gentlemen, we are the Millie Goats. It is episode number 299, and I am AK. Very, very surprised me. Dylon is here. What is the occasion, my friend?
It has just been too long, and I could only take so much of the ridicule and the bashing and everything that I send in the chat for y'all to go over. You just admit, and I felt like it was time that I actually came and had my own platform to talk about the future and the potential and everything that you saw last week with Minnesota and how the real NFL is to be played.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if we're going to talk football, then I figured that you needed a voice of reason.
You are now the second person, or probably the fourth person that assumes that what the committee does not take into account all the comments and the graphics, and that's just categorically false. We do take into account all input that is in the group chat, that is set on the graphics and things of that nature. So false on those accounts. So
just unanimously omitted.
I mean, there's always a chance that it could make the show, it could make the document, it could make the graphics. It's not a guarantee, but we appreciate everybody's input at the committee. So it is September 24th, 2025. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Punctuation Day. And for that, we have a fun fact. It says, while today we end literary queries with a simple symbol, the question mark, those who use Latin would write out the word questio to indicate the end of a question. Did you know that?
I had no idea. All my punctuation is ... That is my go-to, the ...
So is that in lieu of the question mark?
It is to leave people thinking. So I guess it is a unsaid question.
Open-ended.
Because it leaves you wondering, what is he about to follow it with?
So instead of letting iPhones do the ... for you, you just go ahead and throw it at the end of your... Okay.
Yeah, triple dot it.
Mm-hmm. So we've got that. Now we have, oh yes, B. McCormick's here. You know that. Everybody who's listening to the podcast right now, the audio version, you know B. McCormick is here, and you know that we film in front of a live virtual audience. And we'd like to thank all the new listeners, as I've stated frequently over the past probably month since football started. We have a ton of new listeners and a ton of new downloads and things on the podcast. So thank you for everybody who is listening to the audio version. So, go and subscribe and download and leave a review and a rating. That would make us feel really good. We also have added shows pretty much almost every night. Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights, Sunday nights. So basically Tuesday is the only night we don't. Look, man, here's the deal. You're not going to outwork us, right? I don't care if it's one of us. I don't care if it's all five of us. I don't care if it's two of us. It does not matter. We love football, and we're showing you we love football because we like putting our love on tape, right? You always say check the tape. So shout out to J Bones for our NFL pick'em. We're 26 and 22 overall, and then our college football pick'em, which is me plus somebody who hops on with me. We're 23 and 22. Today on the show, we're going to talk about Thursday Night Football. We're going to talk about college football, the top 5 games for Week 5. We're going to talk about our version of the college football top 12. Everybody gets confused by that. We have the upset alert graphic. We have our bets and our picks for the week. We have How Dare Yous. And we've also got Salute Your Sports. Dylon, do you care to add anything before we start diving into this?
Nope. I can say that everybody appreciates it being football season and being back in the swing. Week 4 going in, Week 5 for college football. Everybody's just starting to get their grooves. We're starting to see the injury report just pile up. So you're seeing the depth that we're going into right now. I can tell you that personally, my family hates football season. They absolutely hate football season.
Please elaborate.
Well, I think that multi-view, in my opinion, is the greatest thing to ever come to YouTube.
Thing of beauty.
But Obviously, it causes problems. They don't like to watch football to begin with. So when I commandeer the big screen and then I have four going at the same time, it is. And what blows their mind is that I am constantly just changing the dialogue box.
Yep.
So they're watching.
Unbeknownst to them, I'm sure.
Unbeknownst. And they don't understand that I am watching in this corner, the Bears and the Cowboys, while they are watching in the other corner, the Vikings and the Bengals, and yet they're talking about CeeDee Lamb's high ankle sprain, and they're like, who is CeeDee Lamb?
Mm-hmm. Dude, so, the quad box, it's one of the greatest inventions since sliced bread. It basically is sliced bread. It's 4 pieces of sliced bread. You just smother football all over them.
So it's not even a club. It's the club on steroids.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2 Big Macs stacked
it's
on top of each other.
Double Big Mac.
Yeah. It's before Wendy's sucked and Dave Thomas died. It was like the quadruple quarter pounder, basically. Yeah. So
heart attack on a plate.
Dude, I just love football. Can we let's shout out to one of our sponsors, the headline sponsor, literally headline sponsor. I have to send you a hat, by the way. I keep forgetting to do that. By the way.
I don't like to. I'm trying to let it grow back out. So
my apologies, dude.
We got the reunion coming up, and I think that we're going to grow it out and frost the tips, throw it back.
You could frost the side tips. I don't know what's stopping you from growing like some on the side and then ponytail on the back. I don't know why you haven't.
Okay, I'll take that into consideration.
That'd be like the reverse Texas tie.
I would just have the man bun. It would literally just be a bun.
You don't have to worry about any other stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't grow on the top. It's a cul-de-sac with a man bun in the
back. Shout out to Howdy Hats. They provide these beautiful hats that Dylon will have on his head soon. But we designed these hats with Howdy Hats at howdy.hats.enc. We have all the styles still available, the rope hats, multicolored, and the flat bills. So shout out to Howdy Hats. And secondly, this is what I was doing. Let's right here before we get into all this other stuff. I was so mad at the Dallas Cowboys, dude, because of this exact reason. Before we get into the other salute your sports.
So
the NFC Offensive Player of the Week is Caleb Williams, 19-28, 298 yards, 4 touchdowns. And the whole week we have been listening to this propaganda, this nonsense, all because the Dallas Cowboys can't stop anybody. And now we have to put up with this for the entirety of the next, I don't know how long. It bought him another 3 months. It's unbelievable, dude. I have they watched him play any other games, for goodness sake?
He has one good week.
One.
About every 9 games. Mm-hmm. And it is, he is living up to the hype. He is living up to the potential. Did you see the throws that he made while running to the sideline? Reminiscent of his USC days. So, I mean, clearly he is being able to translate what he did in college to the NFL 1 out of every 9 games.
So bad, dude. The Cowboys should be ashamed of themselves. It was the first thing they talked about on Get Up. There's a dozen other games, and they want to talk about a game that means nothing between the 1-1 Cowboys and the 0-2 Bears, and this is the story they led with every show. I was watching to see, and it was like, Caleb Williams, look, this is what he can do, and it's like, are you kidding me? He did it once. Oh, gosh, dude, I wish Tex was on here right now. I'd be yelling at him. I'd be pointing my finger in his face so hard right now.
Yeah, I was prepared to go in because, the Vikings beat the Bears. So vis-a-vis, we've already beat the Cowboys.
That's a good transitive property there.
Yep.
Well, it's a meaning. The Cowboys are going to stink. They lost CeeDee Lamb. Okay. They lost Mike Parsons.
Isn't he he's going to go get the stem cells though, right? Isn't he about to go overseas, get some stem cells? He'll be back in 2 weeks.
Worked for Christian McCaffrey, didn't it, last year? Nope.
Well, he also got married.
It's I will he actually looks good this year. I will say, I give him credit. I'm not going to be critical when it doesn't need to be critical. He did make some nice throws, throws that I was like, oh, that's a good throw. He anticipated something. But that's the only time I've ever been watching him and being like, wow, that was a nice throw. Because most of the time it stinks. Like what is the infatuation? You know what the problem is? All these people that were saying, look at Caleb Williams, are the ones that were telling us that he was a complete lock, Hall of Famer, next Patrick Mahomes, ranking him above current quarterbacks. Those are the people that. Anyway.
It's just a confirmation bias, and not that I'm a Brock Purdy fan, but it's the exact opposite. That it doesn't matter what Brock Purdy does. He's the Levi's guy that wears the Ariat shoes, and then you've got Caleb Williams, who's the poster boy for Southern California, that everybody said is going to be great, generational talent. He has every opportunity. He's got DJ Moore,
Rome Odunze, Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland, DeAndre Swift, one of a good offensive line.
And so this is just the confirmation bias. Oh, look, we told you. Here it is. We've been saying it. They have been waiting all season. It took them 3 games to get into it. They'll go another 4 or 5 games before they're able to take it in. He will have a drop off this week.
I still stand that they have one of the worst road schedules in football, and I don't know if they'll win a road game. Quite honestly. So, it's the whole we said that he was going to be good, and we were way ahead of everybody else. Look at us, and then finally he does something right, and then everybody's like, "See, told you he was good." It's like, have you just ignored the last other 19 games he's played? This is terrible. Like when you watch it, it doesn't look good. It looks like he doesn't know what he's looking at. That's the problem. I'm like, you are the people that were telling me this guy was supposed to be generational. He looks like he's lost out there. Like he doesn't. Anyways. Okay. We just wanted to yell. Tex, thanks a lot, dude. Thanks a lot, Cowboys. Idiots. They're throwing flea flickers because they can't score. Anyways. All right. Let's salute some sports. Dial on, everybody. Shh. Salute your. I see Tex is trying to sign in right now. I can see his little cursor on the dock. We might have to go back, but
yeah, it needs to start with the explain yourself.
Yes, 100%. But until then, the Salute Your Sports headlines. Number 1, the Lions absolutely dismantled the Baltimore Ravens and bullied them on Monday Night Football. That's number 1. Number 2, the Giants are making a move, and they're about to have a Darty in New York. Okay. Russ Wilson to the bench after one of the worst goal line sequences of football I've ever seen in my life. Number 3, we have some Week 3 NFL takeaways and then a Week 4 look ahead. So those are what we're going to be talking about in the Salute Your Sports segment. Number 1, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there he goes. Nope, we might have to go back. Scratch it. Scratch it from the record. Scratch it. This Tex is here, and we need him to explain himself. Look who it is. Tex.
Oh, look who it is.
Mm-hmm. Surprise.
My favorite French-Canadian rapper of all time, Dylon.
Dylon. We were just cursing your name because look at what you've done.
I missed you, Dylon.
I have been waiting. So go ahead. Let's talk about why you wanted to put Caleb Williams on a pedestal this week. Why?
Did we not tell you before we left on Sunday?
I think, here's what everybody needs to realize. Caleb Williams came into the best situation a rookie could have, and now he's finally coming. The flower that everybody said was about to bloom has bloomed. Yep. And here it is. Like the talent is unreal. We've never seen anything like this in the NFL. He can run. He can throw. He knows the game. He understands
like
the game. I mean, look at that stat line.
He can
19 of 28.
Wow.
298 yards, 4 touchdowns. Guys, this is a star. Like this might be the future of the NFL right here. Like this is we just witnessed the awakening of the heir to Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
finally,
once again, the Cowboys put the league on notice.
Yep.
By allowing Caleb Williams to show the true player that he really is. So you're welcome, NFL. We've awakened him.
Yep. That's all he needed was to play the Cowboys. He could have played the Ravens too because they stink as well.
Yeah.
Well,
unbelievable.
dollars to donuts. They lose to the Raiders this week.
100%.
Yeah,
absolutely.
At Las Vegas, yeah. He will regress back to the mean. Measly 54% passing completion percentage, and he'll be lucky to get over 220.
Mm-hmm. I can't, dude. This is what I was saying Sunday. I'm like, the Cowboys have ruined it. I said it. I said we're going to have to sit through all this stuff about how great he is. Like, this is a participant. I mean, shout out to Shout out to the NFC North for having 2 out of the 3 NFC Offensive Players of the Week, right? So wasn't it JJ McCarthy?
Yep, week 1 sure was.
Mm-hmm. Wow, powerhouse pipeline, if you will, pipeline. Anyways, salute your sports. The Lions, 38-30 over the Ravens. Initial thoughts, Dylon, before I go off on some of these little notes and news that I had from this game.
I am a firm believer that the NFC Player of the Week should have been split between Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery.
I like that.
David Montgomery being a backup and 130 plus rushing yards. They both get 2 tutties. They combined alone for 24 points. And we're not going to recognize. They also walked the Ravens that are supposed to be Super Bowl contenders this year and are now 1-2. So I don't
rated
understand.
The most talented roster in the NFL before the season. People forget. So
they don't have a defense. Ray Lewis is probably Ray Lewis is not walking through that door. Ed Reed not walking through that door.
Terrell Suggs ain't walking through that door. First of all, shout out to the Lions for running the old school power I with 3 people in the backfield. Incredible. Secondly, I heard this take on a show that Lamar Jackson is so explosive that it's actually negative. It's a negative impact on his defense. Like, Lamar is so good that his defense is hurt by how good he is because they score so quickly. So it's, that was Colin Cowherd. I was like, is this guy really trying to say that Lamar is so good it hurts his defense? Come on. Lamar got sacked 7 times. 7 times.
So how do they explain what the defense does? They gave up 41 points to the Bills. So the argument is the exact opposite, that the offense scores, then the defense lets the other team score, then the offense scores, then the defense lets the other team score. So they're probably both on the field about the same amount of time.
Yeah. And I think they've run less offensive plays. It was something along those lines. But I just thought this game, I thought the Ravens were going to because they always beat NFC teams. And now that I've watched the Ravens twice, I'm like, their defense stinks. So, also, shout out to Jake Bates making a tackle on the kickoff. Saved the game.
Saved it, yeah.
That was awesome. So, Tex, you have any thoughts? Are you still with us?
I just wonder.
Has Harbaugh lost his fastball?
Is Lamar's hair, the changing of the hair, contributing to problems?
Because he went with the purple rain?
Purple rain, soul glow, whatever you want to say.
Yeah. Do you think that's permanent, or do you think he goes back? I think he has to go back. He can't wear that again.
Well, he's going to have to get it out because that is very clearly a perm, and it lasts for weeks. So I guarantee he'll have it for at least another 2.
Wow. Are we in the perm stretch of Lamar's career?
He's trying to throw back to the 80s?
Can we call him Perm Edwards?
Ooh.
He played to win the game.
I like that. Perm Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did anybody notice that the Lions wore all white and the Ravens wore all black? A nod to Seinfeld, the black and white cookie. Look to the cookie. If you know, you know. The Lions did not turn the ball over, allowed 0 sacks, made the optimal decision on every 4th down, and missed only 4 tackles on defense. That's football, boys. The Ravens, Derrick Henry fumbled again. That was wild. They missed 20 tackles, and allowed 7 sacks. This was crazy, though, boys. The Lions had 2 95-plus yard drives, an 18-play, 98-yard drive that took almost 11 minutes, and then a 7-play, 96-yard drive that took almost 4 minutes where Dave Montgomery was running wild. That's demoralizing if you're a defense. Tex, you're a defensive guy. What if a team did that to you? What would you go back to the huddle and say? Both of you guys are defensive guys.
I would say something like, hey, guys, let's get a stop right here.
That's how you motivate the guys.
Yeah.
That's how you keep them motivated. Well said, dude. That's the coach in you.
Hey, guys, let's get a stop right here.
Hey, they're not going to do that again, guys.
Yeah. How about we put 8 in the box and stop these guys from running 200-plus yards against us? All right, let's make Jared Goff throw it.
I still think all white uniforms suck. I'm looking at this picture right now, and I hate them. I don't like them at all. Also, shout out to the new interior lineman for the Lions because they absolutely mollywopped the interior defensive line for the Ravens. The Ravens are in trouble, dude. The Ravens and Chiefs are both 1-2. By the way, that sucks.
How bad was everybody wanting the Chiefs to go 0-3, knowing that no team has ever made the playoffs going 0-3? I was hoping so bad.
That would have been incredible because if they would have made it, that would have been the start. I would have been like, this is completely rigged, without a doubt, completely rigged.
No, the rigging has changed. This is the debate I think that we should have.
Okay, let's go.
Has the passing of the torch for the refs in terms of favor gone to the Philadelphia Eagles now?
Oh, 100%. I think the Chiefs, when they didn't get the calls whenever they were playing the other week, were like, hey, wait a minute. They can't do that. That's a clear foul. Oh, you really, Kansas City fans? Really? You don't say. We've been telling you for like 5 years.
Was it the fact? Who else? There was another team that tried to do the tush push last week and got called for the false start.
Oh, I don't remember.
It was I think it was the Falcons. Tried to do the tush push, got called for the false start, and sure enough, every highlight of the tush push from the Eagles last week was a false start by the guard. Every single one.
It's so dumb, dude. That play's stupid. I'm not saying ban it. I just think I just hate watching it.
No, call the false start.
Yeah, I mean, if they false, you should be able to review that. Oh, look, they went before the ball was snapped. Back them up. It's really not that hard. It'd take 5 seconds. But it's super slow mo. Well, yeah, dude, you wanted to put the cameras in. You wanted to replay it, so use it. Lions win. Who's in more trouble, the Chiefs or the Ravens? Tex.
I think it's going to be the Chiefs.
And
here's why.
I love it.
You got your head
Let's go.
coach get in a shove a match with his star tight end on camera for the second time.
I think it's fabricated.
Is the locker room gone? Is Taylor Swift going to write a song about Andy Reid?
Dude, it's too early for a shoving, for the brotherly shove on the Chiefs sideline. You can't be shoving each other that early. But Andy Reid was ready for it this time. I got to give him credit. He was chest bumping back. He didn't get caught off guard. He went to the tape. Shout out Andy Reid.
I still think, I would agree with Tex. I think that Baltimore has a better, clear path with their division. You still got the Browns. You got the Bengals.
All you got to do is Derrick Henry's just got to not fumble the ball a few times. They probably win that game.
Oh yeah, I bet you they do. They would have beat the Bills too.
So Derrick Henry will get himself right. Derrick Henry will get it right.
Is he gambling on games?
Oh.
BMO says I got roasted today. Did I? Do I look red? I'm letting the deltoids pop right now though. So, All right, boys, here we go. Breaking news. This is hilarious. Russell Wilson stunk so bad on Sunday night that they benched him. basically. Jackson Dart, now the starting quarterback for the New York Giants. Ladies and gentlemen, thank goodness we don't have to watch Russell Wilson play football. I don't know who he had dirt on or who he had information on to where he kept getting starting jobs for no reason, but it's finally come to an end. It's finally time for him to kind of me, myself, and Irene hit the cow in the middle of the road. Go on, Russ. Go ahead and just walk off into the distance. Not into the sunset. Just kind of go stand over there, away from us who want to watch football and not watch you throw the football out of the back of the end zone 3 times from the goal line. You idiot. So, does this make you concerned, Tex, as an NFC East guy? Put on your NFC East cap, Cowboys fan. That you now have the third or fourth worst quarterback.
Since we are not playing them during this first week or the second week, they won't be getting the bump. So no, I'm not concerned.
Did the Giants make the right move?
I think they should have put Jameson and gave him some more time.
Oh, yes, that's what they should have done.
Too early.
I'm gonna take the road less traveled and say a week ago, Russell Wilson threw for 450 freaking yards. Like, he's getting benched. He had a terrible game. Yes, the Giants offense looked terrible, but the week before, he looked like the Russ of old.
Who did he play the week before? The Cowboys, that's right, the same one. Why wasn't Russ NFC Player of the Week?
That is a great question. 450 yards, and you don't make Player of the Week?
Wow. Wonder who was. Wow. Russ Wilson throws for like twice as many yards as Caleb Williams and doesn't get the NFC Player of the Week. It's crazy. So it smells like an agenda to me, but Jackson Dart
smells like it's the toughest league in sports.
Smells like to me that Jackson Dart has an affinity for turtlenecks. Like, he's all about this turtle. That's a big turtleneck. And I didn't know you wore I didn't know you wore your necklace outside the turtleneck. That's a calculated move, is it not?
Maybe he's got a sweet neck tattoo.
I don't know, dude. He's definitely part of the optics crew here with the one eye black down his cheek and the chain outside of his turtleneck and one long sleeve and one short sleeve, and there's a lot going on there. This guy spends a lot of time before is he spending more time in the prep room than the film room? That's my question right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he strikes me as a guy that made some poor decisions when he was younger, and I bet one of them is a neck tattoo.
Dude,
he's probably got a face tattoo, and that's why he's got to do that one line down his face.
Do you think Russell Wilson,
Post Malone face?
I still stand by Russell Wilson plays like somebody's filming him for his own Netflix documentary at all times. Like, everything is just a calculated, how did that throw look? Where he's like dropping back and like just sends it 14 rows deep into the end zone, but he's like, man, I really threw that ball well. And it's like, yeah, dude, but you're on the 3-yard line. You don't have to throw it 20 yards into the end zone. Or into the stands. You just like maybe throw it to somebody on your team. It's just, I think he's screwing up intentionally so he can make another montage of like, the comeback's always greater than the setback type stuff. Anyways. Okay. Top 5 takeaways from NFL Week 3. We just talked about number 5 was the one-win team, something or nothing, which is the Ravens and Chiefs. A question that somebody wants to answer is Baker the new Mr. Clutch in the NFL? Another game-winning drive, third time in a row. Is he Mr. Clutch now?
We'll find out this week.
Who are they playing?
The Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles. Oh.
At Tampa.
What a great game. Battle
Everybody's healthy. Yep.
Tex, do you think Baker's clutch or no?
I think Baker's always been clutch.
Like that. You think people doubted him?
Yeah, everybody doubted him. He went to Cleveland.
That's a stupid question.
Yeah. And then he went to Carolina. I mean, it's not like you've put him around talent.
How bad do you have to feel if you're Sean McVay wanted him. That should tell you everything that you need to know. Number 3, is there a quarterback controversy in Minnesota? Luckily, we have our Minnesota insider, Dylon, here to answer that question. Is there a controversy? Let me let Tex answer that first, then you can go. Tex, is there a controversy in Minnesota?
I think there's definitely a controversy.
You hate to hear it.
They now have a true NFL veteran leader, championship winning quarterback, and
does have a ring.
It's pretty clear to me who the guys are looking to follow.
Looks more like a Viking than JJ McCarthy, I have to say.
This is true. He probably, he's probably got he's actual Viking blood.
I bet he does.
Who knows?
Ooh, what's Carson Wentz's 23andMe? Let me look up that. What is Carson?
He's from North Dakota, so I'm sure there's ice cold water running through his veins.
I'm sure.
Dylon, what do you think?
He was born in Raleigh? What?
Look at that. So not only is North Kakalaki, then he went to North Dakota, man. How can you not pull for him?
Wow.
So I am going to agree with Tex.
Wait, no. Is this some kind of reverse psychology?
This is zero.
See, you got AK backpedaling here.
No.
So as somebody that spends way too much time deep diving this stuff and rewatching the film on the replay, Carson Wentz.
He's German and Russian.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Whoops. Sorry. Nope. Not a Viking. Looks like a Viking, though. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
So I love JJ. JJ is still a rookie.
Oh.
And he's still making rookie mistakes. He should have played more snaps during the preseason. He needed to see live action. I don't think that he can keep up with the time right now. When you watch Carson Wentz and a pocket starts collapsing, he does one of the things that JJ don't. He will take 2 steps up and hit a check down throw. And JJ wants to try and take off. And it's just inexperience. The timing's off. You got to think that Carson Wentz has played for 6 different teams in the past 6 years and has played with so as far as timing and I guess being adaptable, he's had to learn 6 new offenses with 6 new cores of receivers very, very quickly. I mean, the dude got there and had been there for less than 2 weeks and throws for 178. Jordan Mason becomes just an excessive force, which I will go on record and say I wanted Jordan Mason to be our starting running back this year because
why?
Because Aaron Jones has explosive speed on the outside, but Jordan Mason has explosive force between the tackles, and that's what we have to have.
I told you. Whenever Christian McCaffrey was out week 1 or 2 last year, I tweeted out from our account, I said, people are about to find out how angry of a runner Jordan Mason is if you have never watched him. Now, I had watched him because he ran at Georgia Tech, and he was a very mad and angry runner.
Well,
he is fun to watch, is he not?
On record and say, I said thank you when we got Jordan Mason in the offseason. Because he is the type of runner. We have not had somebody like that since Adrian Peterson that would just go knuckle up with a linebacker straight off.
He will. He is one of those dudes.
Yep. So
is it?
I am. So to go back to the question, they've already said Carson starting again this week.
Oh, no. This is full-on controversy.
If he has a good showing against the Steelers,
listen to him.
He will start again against the Browns. And JJ's chance to come back will not be until they come back to the U.S. because we're about to play the Ireland game and then the London game before we come back to the States. And Carson Wentz will start both of those games.
Tex, he's talking himself into Carson Wentz. He's doing it, isn't he?
Hey, right now,
the best seasons that we've ever had. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we had a guy named Sam Bradford that we thought was going to be our savior. He goes out game 3. We bring in a no-namer, a guy named Case Keenum.
Oh, yeah, and the Minnesota Miracle.
And the Minnesota Miracle happened. So Carson Wentz, North Dakota State boy, coming back. He has always wanted to play for him. Now, I would argue with what Tex said earlier about Caleb Williams coming into the best situation. If you are a quarterback this week, your weapons, you have TJ Hawkinson, you have Justin Jefferson, you have Jordan Addison, you have Adam Thielen, who is actually our wide receiver number 4 now with Jordan Addison returning. And then you got Jordan Mason, whose first game starting for the Vikings, he runs for 116 yards and 2 tuds. Coming off of a 30-point fantasy week for our defense. I mean,
what this is we have to win now. We don't have time for a quarterback development program at this point in our franchise.
Right. I think that where we are at right now.
That's what you're trying to get with the Vikings right now.
Yeah.
So full blown controversy text. That's all that 2 or 3 minutes of monologue did answer the question. It's a controversy.
I don't think it's a controversy. I think Carson Wentz should be the starter.
That's controversial though. So it's a controversy. It's
JJ McCarthy scored touchdowns 1 out of 7 quarters, 8 quarters.
Saying, I thought operating in O'Connell's and LaFleur's and Shanahan's systems were easy and everybody could do it. Interesting. After all those weapons you listed off, that's weird. One quarterback can do it. His name's Brock Purdy. He does it pretty well, if you ask me.
JJ McCarthy's won half the games he started.
That's great. And he scored touchdowns in 1 out of 7 of them.
In his defense, so I will go to the defense, and I knew you were waiting for it. And I'm going to
saying this system, you just plug and play, right? I mean, apparently you could just plug
a whole lot of excuses here. All right, you ready? JJ sprained his ankle in the first quarter.
Yep.
He lost 3 offensive starters in the first half.
That's great.
Okay.
You see the 49ers roster?
And Aaron Jones got hurt.
George Kittle was gone.
Now we're going to omit the fact
that was out.
He overthrew wide open receivers.
Yep.
And he underthrew crossing routes.
Brock Purdy's throwing to Jake Tonjes. The game on the line, game-winning drive. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say that J.J. McCarthy was a Brock Purdy yet.
I'm just saying there's systems that everybody says you can just plug quarterbacks in and, they just go. So, just saying.
Mac Jones is doing the same thing as Brock Purdy has been.
Mac Jones is one of his last 2 games.
Thanks for proving the point, Adam.
So I think what you're trying to say.
I mean, we're over here. You guys have sat on this show and saying you could plug any quarterback in there and win.
Seems like it.
Apparently not.
Mac Jones,
JJ McCarthy.
So should we be talking about the quarterback controversy in San Fran right now?
That's not on the sheet here. That's not one of the questions.
Jones is
question. AK
2-0. He's 2-0. He's won more games than Carson Wentz.
You tell me.
Look, you want to know the difference?
Is Brock Purdy still the starter?
Here's the question. Brock Purdy's such a leader that everybody was celebrating together after the win. Okay? There was no controversy. It was, we're a team. It doesn't matter who's
Brock Purdy walked in the room and they forgot who he was.
Yeah.
They forgot who he was.
I've never seen a football team win and not all celebrate.
Get this guy out of here.
You never watched Cam Newton, did you? There is no controversy in San Francisco. Are you kidding me? It's Mac Jones, for goodness. He tried to lose that game.
Mac Jones is undefeated.
Dude. That game was awesome. The Niners. The game was awesome. Eagles get a thick 6. They're really good in all 3 phases. I wouldn't say really good, but they've entered Chiefs territory. They just win games that unorthodox, and it's really infuriating. Number one question is, are the Packers fraudulent? And I think we all unanimously agree, yes. You can't lose to the Browns. Well, the 49ers lost to the Browns at one time. That was terrible. But that was when we had Jake Moody who missed a kick that would have won the game. But we have to say the Packers are fraudulent, right? Are they not?
Or are the Cleveland Browns going to be the sneaky bangers this year that just rain on parades? Cleveland's had 2 close games.
Jordan Love threw a pick. He threw a pick with the game on the line in his own 20-yard line. What an idiot. So,
you got to say their defense. Josh Jacobs had scored a touchdown in his last 8 or 9 games, and he's held to like 43 yards against Cleveland. Their defense is solid. Clearly, their defense can keep them in. They should have kept Jameis.
Really good. Ooh, Rodgers is what, Goose? Rodgers is what? Fraudulent?
He's about to get injured this week. That's what happens when he plays the Vikings.
So old. Okay, I see. I see, Goose. He said Rodgers did that early in his career as well. So he's talking about throwing interceptions inside of his own 20. The jury's still out for me on Jordan Love. I got to see him get in some adversity and come back and do some things. I'm not sold on him yet.
He hasn't done anything. He's been in the league starting for what? Is this his 3rd year or 4th year?
Goose, this is a Vikings fan right here. Don't let him talk to you like that. Get him, Goose.
Yeah.
Get him. Okay. There's only 6 undefeated teams left. I just want to flash that graphic up there because I could say in your faces, the 49ers are still undefeated against all odds. Losing Nick Bosa sucks. The Eagles, the Bucks, the Colts, the Chargers, the Bills. Only undefeated teams left. Ooh, here he goes. Goose is coming with some stats. He says top 9 in the QBR both years as a starter. He's talking about Jordan Love. Where's my Niners hat? That's what I need on here. He wouldn't like me if I was wearing my Niners hat.
What does he got to show for it? I think he finished behind both the Lions.
He beat the Cowboys in the playoffs. Beat the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Every team that's played the Cowboys in the playoffs for the past 30 years has beat the Cowboys.
Good point. Great point. No, they did win a playoff game. Didn't they beat the Rams or something? I'm not saying Jordan Love sucks. I'm not saying Jordan Love sucks. I'm just saying he's not a top 3 quarterback in the NFC North. Neither's he's top 3. He's ahead of Caleb Williams. He smoked, dude. Yes, he did. And I'll admit, Goose, that was one of the greatest days ever, watching the Packers destroy the Cowboys at home. That was incredible. Okay, week 4. We start off with the Seahawks Cardinals. We're about to talk about that. Some fun games, though. We've got the Bucks and the Eagles, Jags and Niners. We get 2 Monday night games. We get Chiefs and Ravens. That's going to be insufferable. And then Vikings Steelers. That's the Sunday morning game.
9:30.
It starts this week. Golly, I forgot about that.
Did you miss all that I just said that we're playing in Ireland followed by London back to back?
No, it didn't register. It did not register. I heard you. And it just now registered.
Yeah, we're in AFC land, baby. Steelers and the Browns.
Okay. Colts, Rams. Some fun games in week 4. Absolutely fun games here. Oh, why is the Sunday night game the Packers and the Cowboys? What is this?
Because when they made the schedule, they thought that Dak was going to play up to his potential.
Well, look, here you go. Packers, Jordan Love. Every other quarterback has absolutely cooked the Dallas Cowboys. If you do not throw for at least 3 touchdowns and 280 yards, you're not good. And if you do, you should be NFC Player of the Week, right?
Agreed.
Goose.
Interesting.
Goose, he says Vikings eat cereal off a plate. When they get near a bowl, they choke. Nice, Goose. Very nice. Look at this. The Jets and Dolphins on Monday night. Goodness gracious, guys. Ugh. What a terrible Monday night schedule. And you get the Bengals, Broncos. Anyways. Okay. We'll do more NFL preview later in the week. Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday. Here we go. Thursday night football. Everybody shh.
Football. Yay.
Seahawks at the Cardinals, ladies and gentlemen. First game of the week. Week 4 is underway. Here's some fun stats about the Seahawks and the Cardinals. The Cardinals have a 67% drop back rate in neutral situations. That's second in the league. Seattle has a 51% drop back rate in neutral game scripts, 31st in the league. That means Cardinals like to throw the ball. Seahawks like to run the ball. Seahawks have scored a touchdown on 25% of their drives, 9th in the league. Arizona scored a touchdown on 18% of its drives, 25th in the league. That means the Seahawks score a lot. The Cardinals did not score at all. Seattle has allowed a league low 1.3 points per drive through 3 weeks. Seattle is the final remaining team that has not allowed a rushing touchdown. Arizona is averaging 33 seconds per snap on offense, the slowest pace in the league. All of this means bet the under, correct?
Yeah, I agree. Take the under.
Also,
I don't know what the Cardinals are going to do. James Conner broke his foot.
Hang on. What is the under?
yeah, James Conner broke his leg or foot or something.
He's out for the season.
Yeah, he's done. Dating back to 2024, the Cardinals are 2-9 against winning teams. They have averaged just 18 points per game in those 11 outings. 2-9, ladies and gentlemen, against winning teams. That is bad. The Cardinals are the.
But don't worry, they're a high caliber team. That's why the 49ers beat them to be undefeated.
3-0, Dylon. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
3-0.
You play the Cardinals.
3-0. It doesn't matter. There's only 6 3-0 teams left, dude. I'm sorry. With our backup quarterback, our best defensive player blew his knee out.
I got a backup quarterback. My starting running back.
You're 2-1. And you're 2-1. You don't have a backup quarterback. You have a controversy.
The under is 43.5. That's I don't know about that one.
Hey.
I don't know about that, guys.
It is in Arizona. Here you go.
Steelers Vikings over under is 40.5.
Oh.
Wow, buddy. Dylon, what you got there?
Yikes. Why? The Steelers defense stinks.
I would take the over for sure on that, and I would take
the over is minus 112.
Oh.
Do it.
Put an E unit on it.
Put an E unit on it, Tex.
I'm doing it.
Over.
I'm doing it for Dylon.
I'm going to be in North Carolina tomorrow, and I am going to town on bed heaven, baby. I've been saving up.
Are you going to be local?
For a week. I will be local.
Okay.
How
long? About 48 hours.
Oh. Cardinals Seahawks. Betting line has moved 3 points in the favor of Seattle. The Cardinals are 1.5 point favorites on Sunday. Now they're 1.5 point underdogs. So people are betting the wheels off of the Seahawks to win this game. The Seahawks defense is second in the NFL in total pressures, 36, and quarterback knockdowns, 14, and doing it while blitzing at the 5th lowest rate in the league. By comparison, Denver is first in pressures with 47 and knockdowns with 18, blitzing at the highest rate. So basically what they're saying is bet the Kyler Murray rushing over. Because Seattle does get after the quarterback without they've got a ferocious front pass rush without bringing a lot of pressure is what they're saying. Saw that against the 49ers, but Brock Purdy was great, and they still won the game in Seattle. So just saying. And now the uniform matchup. The Seahawks are wearing their blue tops with their gray pants. And the Cardinals are wearing their rivalry uniform, the Dawn of Rivalries, the one that looks like a tortilla, or basically like somebody just sharted all over it. It's like a tortilla-colored helmet, jersey, and pants, and it's got little speckles all over it. It's very weird. I don't understand it. It's like a Desert Storm type deal. So let's take a look at Seahawks are averaging 29 points per game. That's 5th. They don't really run the ball well. Their passing yards, they're 12th in the league with 219. And on defense, they're second with points allowed per game, 15.7. They have 5 interceptions, which is second. And you don't really run the ball well against them. They've given up the 7th least amount of rushing yards per game. The Cardinals are not very good on offense. Their passing yards per game is one of the worst in the league, 165, 28th. Total yards is 276. That's 25th. Points allowed per game, 6th, though. So Seahawks are second in points allowed per game. The Cardinals are 6th at 17th. Passing yards, you can absolutely throw the football all over them. They're one of the worst pass defenses. You really can't run the ball because they're 4th against that. They're 76 yards per game. So what that means is can't run against them. We're looking for a Sam Darnold game. And we're also looking for more of a Kyler Murray game, which would lead you to believe it should hit the over, but I don't know. What say you? Initial thoughts on the game, Tech?
Well, I took the under because of everything that we read. I know it's 43.5.
You literally
Man.
just did it because I got the update.
Man, literally just did it. So, taking the under because I don't think there's going to be any offense in this game, honestly.
It doesn't sound like it. Like, people want you to believe that Sam Darnold is, like, great. But here's a fun fact.
I think Sam Darnold has infinite upside, but zero ability to execute when it comes time to do it.
He can't tap into it.
No, man, he's got all the upside in the world. I still think because he was a line. Remember, we talked about he was a linebacker originally.
Oh, yeah.
That's what USC wanted him as originally, and I think that he should have stayed a linebacker.
That's a great take. So you're saying
He would have been a great middle line, natural leader. Hey, defensive mind doesn't like to put a lot of points on the board.
He's a defensive quarterback.
He's a defensive quarterback, exactly. He would have made a great middle linebacker.
That's like a guy who doesn't throw very hard in baseball, like a pitcher, but has great command of his off-speed pitches.
Yeah, the dude from the Braves. Who was that guy?
Tom Glavine?
Glavine? Yeah.
Was it Glavine?
Or was it Maddox? Was it Maddox?
Maddox. It was Maddox.
Maddox had all the movement.
Rick
There
Maddox.
you go.
Yeah, he could remember batters and everything else. He knew what they would do. He would set them up, do stuff like it in mid-season to set him up for playoffs. I mean, he was that kind of. That's what he would have been as a linebacker. He'd been Luke Kuechly type.
He would have been a great off-speed pitcher, Sam Darnold. Yeah. Hey, he's a guy in golf who doesn't hit the long ball, but will win. He'll win like the Zurich Classic, you know. But anyways, over-under is 43.5. The Cardinals are 1.5-point underdogs at home. Amazon Prime. Dylon, initial thoughts on this game?
I completely disagree with X.
Oh, over?
No, I don't think that it'll be over, but I think that Sam Darnold, the Cardinals give up 268 passing yards. They gave up 328 yards to Bryce Young. Okay, so I believe that this will be Cooper Kupp's coming back game.
Oh.
Jackson's going to get his. Kimba will run on him. I don't believe that Kyler Murray is going to. I would take the over on Kyler's rushing yards. I'm not sure what it is. It's probably like 28.5 or something. But they don't have James Conner. You're going to have Benson and Mercado splitting the load. The Seahawks have top 10 rushing defense. They are going to have to throw it to Marvin Harrison or Trey McBride, and they're not going to have time. He can't even break 175 yards passing in a game. So
your offense is bad.
I would be surprised if they scored more than 10. But But I would take that the Seahawks will score 24 plus. I still don't think that they'll hit 44 though.
So you don't think it's going to go over?
I don't think. No, I would take under 43.5. And I also think that I would bet against the spread. There is no way that the Cardinals are going to stay within a 1.5.
Whoa! You better put that bet in tomorrow. Then put your money where your mouth is, dude.
As soon as I cross that state line,
switching driving. Can I have a fun fact? And this game is for second place in the NFC West because the 49ers are in first, and this division is the best division in football because the Niners are 3-0 and the rest of the teams are 2-1. So this is unfortunate. These two teams have to play right now because it's going to wreck the best record collectively in football. So, secondly, this is two former Bird defensive coordinators. Jonathan Gannon was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles. Mike McDonald was the defensive coordinator for the Ravens. And now, I don't know if this has ever happened in NFL history, they're now head coaches for two Bird teams. Do with that information what you will. But 2 Bird defensive coordinators to now 2 head coaching Bird head coaches. Do these 2 coaches have a Bird problem? They can't branch out. I would hate to see what they would have to do if they had to coach somebody like the Chargers, where there's no animals involved. So that I don't know how we bring that into anything relevant to the game, other than that's just a lot of Bird talk.
Yep.
So
always be birding. Let's just close it with that.
Yeah. So I don't really. To me, these 2 quarterbacks.
This should be the Cornell Lab of Ornithology Bird Bowl.
Let's
Thursday
get
night.
somebody on the horn to sponsor that. Anybody.
Somebody get with Cornell Lab of Ornithology.
Yep.
Bird Bowl.
Just change the name of the stadium to the Aviary.
Yep. Let's go.
This game. Yeah, sorry. This game. I didn't get my take.
We beat it. We beat it to death. B and Dylon had our takes. You're good. You don't need a take.
Who do you think wins?
You're gonna.
Well, Dylon said the Seahawks, obviously.
Seahawks.
Yep, Seahawks. Let's go Seahawks.
Nope. I think the Cardinals
Better
win.
jerseys.
I think shock
Better
the world.
unis.
And their coach with his stupid all white hat with no logo. It's ridiculous. I don't get it. He looks ridiculous out there.
I wish the Seahawks would go back to their blue and greens. Those are sick, but it's just me.
Yeah. Yep. That definitely should happen. All right. So Seahawks, Cardinals. Football is back tomorrow night, boys. Football is so back tomorrow night. Let's go. What are we doing next? I forgot. Oh yeah, I got it. Woo! There you go. Emo. Dylon spits hot fire. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have to address this quickly. We're going into college football now. A interconference result after week 4. People are running around with their SEC lapels on and shoving it in everybody's face, being like, "Look, we were 9-3." Well, guess what, dude? Your average. I don't even know what the average margin of victory was, but it wasn't that much. Maybe 9 points, 7 to 9 points, if that. Like, come on. It's not like you're walking the dog with everybody. These games are not blowouts. Okay, it's not like you're beating everybody 60-3. They're close games. Come on. Just calm down with the SEC 9-3. Plus, it's only 1 win more than the Big 12. Like, come on. They're running up the score on everybody. They're not. It's infuriating. So, I don't know if you have anything to add to that. Now's your chance.
It just means more.
Oh, God. Dude, I hate that phrase. I hate that. I loathe it. Tex, any thoughts on these stupid, the amount of people
I was just looking at the matchups. I'm just trying to remember how the games went.
Okay, so 2 of those wins were Virginia Tech. We saw how that went. Good job. Let's just go ahead and throw those out because that is a complete dumpster fire. So really, you're 7-3. So the Big 12 has the most wins. Get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We do this.
I tell you what, you'll see it this week. You will see this. This will be the week where you will be able to say, "Is the SEC for real?" Because you actually finally have some real games.
We're about to get to them.
Yep.
After we do our top 12. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the college football playoff. Millie Goat's top 12 after week 4. Number 1 is Ohio State. Number 2 is Miami. Number 3 is Georgia. Number 4 is LSU. Number 5 is Oregon. Number 6, Penn State. 7, FSU. 8, Iowa State. 9, Oklahoma. Indiana. Number 10, Texas Tech. Number 11. Number 12 is Memphis for the group of 5. Everybody gets mad. Why is Memphis number 12? Why is Tulane number 12? Because clearly says college football playoff at the top. This is the correct. I even moved Georgia Tech out because the committee does listen whenever somebody says something. They said, why is Georgia Tech up there and Indiana's not? Heard loud and clear. Georgia Tech out because the Clemson win looks terrible. Indiana in. Any thoughts on these 12 rankings here, boys?
Florida State is a top 5 team. I've been saying it since week 1.
Okay. They better not sleep on who they put, Syracuse this week. Is it Syracuse?
No, Syracuse is motivated.
I'm telling you. No, it's Virginia. It's Virginia.
Yeah, they play UVA.
No.
They're playing Virginia. Friday night.
Yeah, 7:00.
Mm-hmm. Telling you, dude. Tex, what do you think of this top 12 here? I think it's fair. We moved LSU down.
I don't know. I don't know if I fully trust Iowa State.
Me either, but they haven't lost.
And I don't know if I fully trust Texas Tech either, but they also haven't lost. And they also beat a decent Utah team. So
they beat in Utah now. Now, it wasn't at night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the other ones that people wanted in there were Texas A&M and Georgia Tech, and there was one more that people kept clamoring about that could have been in the top 12 as they speak right now. But
you said Tulane, right?
Yeah, but they lost. They got smoked by Ole Miss. Ole Miss was another one people were mentioning. But Texas Tech,
this Oregon Penn State game is going to be a dandy.
Oh my gosh, dude! I think this is a fair ranking. I think this is fair.
I think that Ole Miss may upset LSU this week.
The Clemson win for these teams, that's why we moved Georgia Tech out.
Ole Miss may be the second best team in the
Ole Miss is favored
in
that game. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, Ole Miss is favored in that game. Where's it at? Hold on. I had it pulled up.
Is AK an SEC stand?
No. There's no.
He's a closet SEC stand.
No, I'm not. No. There's no chance.
He's a claw-sec.
No.
We got Oklahoma in there. We got Georgia in there.
I think there's 3 SEC. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 SEC teams. That's how they're. That's exactly how they're playing. There are 1, 2.
Okay.
There were 3 ACC teams, but there's 2 Big 12. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Big 10 teams though. So that's where I'm leaning. Is the Big 10 is a better
closet
conference,
SEC bias? He's gonna wait until the end of the year and be like, oh wait a minute, look at all these ranked wins. Strength of schedule. That's what AK's going to do. He's going to slip it right in there.
Okay, they have advanced.
Slip it right in there. Wait till we've had a couple too many Big Ten matchups where people lose some games. He's like, oh, look at that, slipped it right in there. SEC.
No, hey, I even moved Illinois out. I'm a man of my word. I moved Illinois out. But FSU, Miami, those are the only 2 ACC. Then we have 2 Big 12 teams, and then it's 4 Big 10 and 3 SEC. This is how it should be. The Big 10 is the top of the dog right now. Top dog. So, in your faces. This is a fair and balanced ranking system. Just saying. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we always put together the graphic. Top 5 college football games of the week. Week 5. This caught some scrutiny from Javi, wherever he is, about what is a big game and what is not a big game. After I have to listen to everybody tell me in this group message and on the show that this is the SEC's the best conference, and I put a bunch of SEC games on there. Everybody's like, why did you put those games on there? Ugh. I'm just putting the ranked matchups on a graphic. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do about it. This is the committee. The numbers do it for us. So we've got Southern Cal, number 21 at Illinois. USC is actually favored. Any initial thoughts on this games of the week graphic?
I don't think the Ohio State and Washington game is going to matter. I think that Ohio State will wax them.
Both undefeated, though. Both undefeated.
I think the Auburn and Texas A&M game will be better than that one.
No, that's just because you're an SEC bias guy. Like, oh, wow, 2 SEC teams playing. Freaking Jackson Arnold stinks. He can't throw. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch him run quarterback power 40 times.
How about how dare you for
middle of the
not putting App and Boise State, our biggest game of the year?
I'm not going to put them on there until they stop losing to freaking Southern Miss. They don't deserve to be on the graphic after that. Forget that. It would have been the first game on there if they didn't stink it up and lose to Southern Miss. I would have been all over it, but they lost terribly, and I'm mad at them. We don't lose to Southern Miss. Are you kidding me? They got beat by 40 from Louisiana Tech. I'm not putting them on the graphic. They got to earn their right back on the graphic. If they beat Boise, then I'll put them back on the graphic. Not doing it.
That's a fair weather fan right there.
No, it's a tough love fan. You don't get to lose to Southern Miss and barely beat Lindenwood and say you need to be on the games of the week. No. Beat them by 40 like we're used to. I'm keeping the standard. You guys are lowering the bar. I think, hey, win the games. Win the games, App State. Tex, any thoughts on these games?
I'm so excited to watch them all.
Yes. So again, quickly for those of you who can't see,
I don't think this SC Illinois game is going to be as good as you think it is.
oh my God! See, you guys, just because this is what happens.
I don't believe in Illinois. I'm sorry. I don't
Okay,
think
all
SC
right.
is very good, and I really don't believe in Illinois. I think it's going to be a blowout by SC.
No, see, guys, people listening to guys and gals listening to the show.
I just
If I
want
have
everybody
any
to know, AK wholeheartedly picked Illinois to beat Indiana last year.
Mm-hmm.
Last week,
I did. I have them making the Big Ten championship.
They got blown
I have a bet
out
on it.
This is the same guy that picked the Baylor Bears to be a top 10 team this year.
Yeah,
to win the Big 12, which they still can.
AK doesn't know ball.
That's a lie. See, if I even show any favoritism toward a team, they all jump on it. They're like dogs. They're like
Oh, yeah, AK. You know what?
Famous.
You know what?
You just make dumb picks.
Illinois is AK's team for the year, just like Edge's team is Panthers.
Yes. Yep.
So AK's team is Illinois.
What about Edge
for the year?
So mad at that. Why
don't you share with the team how much money you made all of us lose because of your Rutgers pick last week?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
dude. Well, that was 3 for 3,
again,
so that wasn't all on me.
AK doesn't know ball. We keep on bringing up all these things. You're like, oh well, that was also wrong.
That was rigged. Iowa never scores 40 points. I can't believe Rutgers gave up 40.
I understand why they did it, but I hate that the Ole Miss LSU game is during the day, because I just feel like LSU is meant to play at night.
Yeah, they're a night game team.
They're a night game team.
Agreed.
Which means, as the result of them being a night game team, they might be on upset alert.
They are. They're already up. They're already not favored in this game. So we have Southern Cal at Illinois, Ohio State at Washington, LSU at Ole Miss, Oregon at Penn State, Alabama at Georgia. There are 4 ranked matchups here. Also, other notable matchups. I'll just go ahead and read those off because I had them written down. Don't you worry. We have you covered here. TCU at Arizona State. Sneaky Big 12 game. Notre Dame at Arkansas. Auburn at Texas A&M. Tennessee. Oh, buddy, this one's Tennessee was another team in the SEC that got me all hot and bothered. Tennessee at Mississippi State. Oh yeah,
that's gonna be a blowout.
No, it's not. Blake Shapen and crew had to shock the Volunteers. This is a classic Joey Aguilar game. While Tennessee fans are gonna be like, why did we get this guy? Also, Utah State at Vanderbilt. Get your radar up, Vanderbilt, because the Aggies are coming, and hell's coming with them. Best offensive line in the country.
I don't know. I sent you guys that top 25 teams that covering the spread?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Vanderbilt was number one. And the spread on that game is like 22 and a half or something. I'm a little bit worried. Butch said he's wanting to take the spread on that game. Utah State to cover the spread.
Do it.
And I would be a little bit concerned.
Do it.
Knowing that.
See, I was so excited for this app, boys.
We're talking about the number one team in the nation at covering the spread.
They ain't played nobody, Paul. They ain't played nobody. They ain't played nobody.
They play Utah State this week, and then Alabama gets their crack at them next week for revenge at Alabama. I'm pretty sure it's next week.
That's hilarious. What an optic that is. Alabama's going to be welcoming in a higher ranked Vanderbilt team. That's incredible.
Hey, everybody bet a hard D unit. Alabama won't cover the spread against Georgia.
Okay.
It's 2.5. Yeah. Hard D.
Georgia's winning that game. Hey, Mac Jones ain't walking through that door. Alabama. Just saying. By the way, okay, one of my favorite segments we've ever created is Upset Alert, ladies and gentlemen. College football week 5, And I'm telling you right now, this is a 6-0. This is a 6-0 slate. We're going to get back above 500. I was 0-6 last week with the committee. First up, USC -6.5 at Illinois on upset alert. Illinois is winning this game. Illinois, Southern Cal favored by 6.5. Are you kidding me? They haven't played anybody. Duke -6.5 at Syracuse. Syracuse just smoked Clemson. Okay. Wait, no. Yes, they did at Clemson. Yeah. And you think Duke's got something to say? No. Get Duke out of here. This is the second week they've made it, by the way. Number 3. I don't know why they keep making Kansas State a favorite, but they're taking on UCF. Tragedy at UCF this week. Thoughts and prayers to Sean Clark's family because that was terrible. But there's no way UCF's losing this game in Kansas State, and Kansas State stinks. Connecticut -3.5 at Buffalo. Yeah, right, dude. The Bulls. Bulls all day long. The Bulls. Tennessee -7.5 at Mississippi State. Tennessee is on upset alert. I just said why. And then Boston College -6.5 taking on Cal and the best quarterback in the country. What are your thoughts? Yep. What are your thoughts on upset alert graphic text? The actual what I just said, not the way it's designed. Okay. Thoughts? Is this a 6-0 bet? This is, you know what? Parlay 'em right now.
No, because I think that you're wrong
on Tennessee and Mississippi State, right?
Yeah, Tennessee and Mississippi State. So yeah, I'm almost leaning for sure.
Reverse upset alert.
Wrong
parlay?
about USC Illinois as well.
Nope. I'm telling you right now. This is a prove it game.
I think it's a 2. It might be a 3-3 or a 2-4.
No. Fine then. Put your money where your mouth is. Pick out the ones you think I'm wrong and parlay them. Reverse upset parlay. Reverse upset alert. Do it.
All right.
Dylon, what do you think of this?
I don't think that Mississippi State is going to cover the spread against Tennessee.
You're putting a lot of faith in Joey Aguilar.
Joey Aguilar has looked fantastic this year.
He cost him the game at Georgia. He was throwing untimely picks. Didn't
he still throw for 350 yards?
I don't care. He threw an untimely pick just like we thought he would.
One play don't make the game.
Yeah, but it can lose a game. All right. Anything else on upset alerts?
Hang on, wait a minute. Leave it up there for a second.
Okay, I'll leave it up there.
Yeah.
UConn, I was looking at who they played, and I'm like, Buffalo's got a pretty good defense, and they're on the road at Buffalo. I think Buffalo can win that game. I think we're looking at 6-0, 5-1 here. Boston College just got beat by 30 by Stanford. We're not. Why are they a favorite? Cal's 3-1. Cal just got beat too, I think, by San Diego State. So, but this isn't your let's pick the big games. We go down in the weeds here, ladies and gentlemen. We get you Boston College and UConn at Buffalo, and there's some good games this week, man. This is a fun week of college football. So,
it's all ladies, you want to watch football? Hey, I'm trying to find this Boston College.
What do you mean? Is it not right there where everybody can see it?
No, I'm trying.
We're trying to make the bet
on the app here.
I also want to go back. I think Georgia's going to beat the wheels off Alabama. Some good games this week.
Because you are a Clawset fan, man.
No.
Oh, and next week we could have an old-fashioned Florida battle between Miami and Florida State. That's an old-fashioned. We haven't seen one of those in a while where both of those teams are highly ranked.
Highly ranked? Are you kidding me?
And that was the matchup back in the day.
I love it. College football is the best. All right, Tex, do you need this graphic anymore?
No, I cannot find the Boston College game.
Wow. Is that the only? But you know which one you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Everybody cover your ears if you're allergic to electric guitars. Let's do the picks. What an absolutely electric lead in to the picks of the week. We pick college football or NFL, but it's really turned into all of us just picking college football games.
Except me.
Except for Dylon. Dude. We have 6 picks, 6-pack, whatever you want to call it. We each have an alias, we have a caricature, a nickname that we go by. Myself, a master spreader. Tex is Mr. Understruck. He gives you an under, I give you a spread. J-Bye is the overtake. He gives you an overtake or an over to take. Butch P is the Bounty the Dog Hunter. He gives you a dog to take for the week. And Edge is Young Money Lines. He gives you a money line bet to take. And Dylon is our hip prop rapper. And Dylon, you were 4-1. And I tell people every week, pay attention to this guy because he is hot with the props. Take it away.
I drop hot props.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about it earlier. I think it is a lock. Sam Darnold will throw over 221 yards.
Agreed.
Against the Cardinals. They give up 264 yards per game.
Mm-hmm. I love it. We talked about how the Cardinals. Oh, what was that? Man down. What was the stat that we talked about? Seattle has a 51% drop back rate in neutral game scripts. Meaning they don't in neutral game scripts, they don't drop back a lot. But they're very efficient with their passing is what that says. That's what I was getting to. So Sam Darnold over 221.5 passing yards. See, B. McCormick is on board. Syracuse plus 5.5, UCF plus 6, Buffalo plus 3. That's plus 593. He's in for upset alert. See? Come on. Tex. Give us the under for the week, Mr. Understruck.
The under is Notre Dame, Arkansas. I just don't think that Arkansas has any juice. And I don't think that Notre Dame's going to score very many points. And Notre Dame's looking to make a statement. They can play defense.
Have to.
Head coach is taking over more responsibilities for the defense.
Oh, already?
So this game is, oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Taking more responsibility.
Never good.
Freeman's taking it over. So, with that, it's going to go under.
They're going to run the rock.
Yeah, this is going to be the greatest defensive game he's ever called. Master spreader, ladies
100%.
and gentlemen. Here's the spread that you're going to take. Take Illinois plus 6.5 at home versus USC. I'm doubling down, putting my chips in the table. J-Bye was yelling at me in the group chat. He said, "Why do you make us do this? Why do you know what? Illinois is going to blow them out. Blow them out. Reverse spread. Bet them to win. Bet Illinois minus 6.5. Don't be a coward. Do it.
And if you don't want to take that,
don't listen to him.
Take the Georgia and Alabama at 2.5.
Stop trying to SEC my pick of the week. I don't want it.
I don't want people to just throw away money.
They're not. Illinois is winning this game. I put this is my record. I'm 2-3. I got to have it. I got to get back to 500. J-Bye gave you Indiana at Iowa over 48. He's putting a lot of faith in Iowa.
I also question anybody picking the Iowa team to be on an over.
See, he did it with Stanford last week, too. He knows something. Butch P, Bounty the Dog Hunter, gave you UCF plus 6.5 at Kansas State. We talked about that one. And then Edge, Young Money Lines, he's 2-2. He gave you Texas A&M minus 240 versus Auburn. He's taking a layup. He's not going out on a limb. So he's a Texas A&M believer. Anything else on the picks of the week, guys?
Nope.
Hey, that's all the college football and the picks of the week that we have. Guess what? It's time for How Dare Yous, and then we're done.
I think I brought it up to J-Bye about the Indiana-Iowa game. That's a hard over. That's a hard one.
You did. He
I cautioned him, and he doubled down.
He doubled down with a gift. He gifted you.
Mhm.
So, all right, let's do how dare yous and then out of here.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare yous? Who wants to go first? I can go first if nobody's ready. All right,
Do it.
I'm gonna go first. How dare you, Europe? You bunch of cowards. You bunch of yellow-bellied, no good, four-flushing carcasses. Think you're gonna come up in here to the United States, to New York, in front of our home fans and try to win the Ryder Cup on American soil? Absolutely not. You know what? I had a picture that I forgot to put in here. And it was a guy who was wearing a T-shirt that said, "Never forget that Britain had a 13-colony lead." And they blew it. And I want that shirt badly. So the Ryder Cup starts tomorrow. And we're not going to allow Team Europe to come in here and take what's rightfully ours, even though they've won 8 out of the last 11. It ends tomorrow. It ends this weekend. This is America. This is America. Cue the Randy Marsh meme. I thought this was America. We're going to take our shirts off.
I love how that guy was whisper yelling with high intensity during his pregame speech.
Yes.
This is our land. They have to take it from us. We're not going to give them anything. We're going to take everything. Let's go.
There it is. The British blew a 13-colony lead.
Yep.
Give me that shirt. Never forget. Ryder Cup starts tomorrow. Let's go USA. Nothing like it. The Ryder Cup is electric. How dare you, Europe?
I'll be tuned in for none of it.
I hate to hear
Football's
that.
on.
Yeah,
but doing a golf tournament? Is there a golf contest?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy.
Because if there was, I'd be picking straight Americans. Straight ticket.
I don't know that you could. But yes. And if you were to pick a European, it would be Victor Hovland, probably.
Because he's a
really
Viking.
European. Yeah, he's not really European. He's probably a better quarterback than JJ
Scandinavian.
Yeah. Anybody else have a how dare you?
How dare you to the Los Angeles Rams
Go on.
for blowing a 17-point lead to demoralize the Eagles and let them block your 44-yard game-winning field goal and then let the big boy run it back down. You had the opportunity to dethrone them, so I don't have to listen to the fact that they're 18-1 in their last 19 games and how dominant they are.
Sounds like somebody hates the Eagles.
Hate the Eagles. Not as much as I hate the Packers, though, Goose.
Get back in here, Goose. Show yourself. Tex, you have a how dare you?
My how dare you goes to the fact that we have to wait 2 more weeks for Tuesday night football. I think Wednesday night next week, the first week in October, and then the second week in October we get Tuesdays.
Then it's
football every day of the week through like December, the first week of December.
Yeah, till Thanksgiving. You get that's when it starts. It's incredible.
No, it's not till Thanksgiving. It's till that first week in December.
Oh yeah, all right. You're right. Trying to short us a week. My bad.
Don't do that. But that also once October hits, that means that we're getting to the halfway point of the season. That start getting real sad.
See, I was already sad that there's always already an overseas game. I was like, no, don't do that. That's why I didn't want to recognize what you were saying, Dylon. I didn't want to believe that we were starting the overseas games yet.
We've already had the Brazil game.
Is that really overseas though?
No, it's not technically.
It's over the Gulf of America.
But we're still connected.
Not overseas. So
we used to be connected to the other one.
Just geographied you. Okay, now you're going way back. How dare
I'm
you?
going to second the how dare you, though, to
Okay.
Texas. Because I feel lost on Tuesdays and Wednesdays with no football right now.
Yeah. Seriously, I was like, all right, I'm going to get done with the show. I'm going to turn the game. No, wait, there's no game on. I don't like that. Second how dare you for me goes to the haters of the San Francisco 49ers saying that their rushing attack is vaunted and their offense only runs through McCaffrey. You know the only team that doesn't have a rushing touchdown in the NFL? Here's the graph. It's the San Francisco 49ers. So get out of here. It's a one-trick pony and they rely on their running game. No. It's on the back of their franchise quarterback, Brock Purdy.
Who hasn't played in 2 weeks.
They wouldn't be undefeated if he didn't play for the first week.
Well,
I don't know. Mac Jones
they
is
clearly
undefeated every game he's played. So the argument would be that Mac Jones has never lost as a San Francisco starting quarterback. Yeah,
this is true.
I mean, you could say that, but
so
he's also never lost.
Statistically, his probability of winning that first game is 100%.
Well, you can't say that because we didn't know what he would do on the road.
But we know what he did now, and we can apply the statistics to the past.
Okay, then we could do that. Then we can apply the statistics that Brock Purdy should have been the MVP because he had the best stats, right? If we're talking stats here. Mm-hmm.
Did he do what Josh Allen did?
Oh, he had better stats that year than Josh Allen. That's why he was up there. But they, of course, gave it to Lamar because they made the Lamar versus Brock Purdy game the MVP game, and that was the end of that.
Well, if he was the MVP, he should have won.
Well, it's a team game. So, anyways, the Niners have not had a rushing touchdown yet this year.
But it's an individual award.
Yeah, but you can't win the MVP without your team. That's come on. That's MVP 101. Don't be selfish.
So Lamar Jackson's a better leader?
Why would he be a better leader?
He led his team to victory to get the MVP.
Well, Mac Jones, under the tutelage of Brock Purdy, just like Sam. I mean, is Mac? Oh, wait a minute. Is Brock Purdy the backup whisperer?
He could very well be the backup whisperer.
Wow. Sam Darnold goes and gets a starting job at Minnesota. Then Mac Jones will then go and get a starting job somewhere after this. Is he that good of a leader? Or other quarterback? Is he the Did Baker sign with the Niners at one point?
No.
Just saying. Some quarterbacks know how to lead from the front. So
I want to go on record and say that I love Baker Mayfield.
He's awesome. He is, yes. I love that he got hurt in that Houston Texans game, but wanted to talk trash so bad that he had to hop up and completely forgot that he was hurt. Incredible. Okay. This show is brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Go get your supplements, creatine, protein, BCAAs, super greens, all that stuff. fourthquarterperformance.com.
Go ahead and start gearing up for Halloween.
Just, you know what? There's a lot of football that we're going to have to watch. Your body needs to be in tip-top shape. No days off.
You can't wear that Super Saiyan costume without getting some good protein.
Get your vascularity out.
Or be the real Hulk.
Nobody wants to see a sleeveless shirt without veins popping out.
That's right.
Come on. Nobody wants to see that.
Get those vessels dilated, baby.
Get those little rubber bands you tie around the top of your bicep so you can get the vascularity going. You do this the whole time. Open and close your hand. You remember that? Anyways, here's all the social medias. Go follow us on all the social medias. Interact. We put out pictures and graphs, and people yell at us in the comments about why Memphis is ranked 12th and not realizing that we're doing the college football playoff rankings where a group of 5 team has to be in. So, anyways, this has been episode number 299. Let's go. Catch some more fish. Wearing them out. Go Niners.